Most tax pros leave a message.
It's Jane. I'm moving on to a TurboTax expert who beat your price. Adam Devine, tell him how I feel.
Hey, tax pro, she's been thinking twice. Best believe TurboTax will beat your price. This is a tax break.
Switch to a TurboTax Live expert and we'll beat what you paid your pro last tax season. Make the switch at TurboTax.com/beatyourprice. TurboTax full service only. Sign up by 12/20/2024 and file by 4/1/2025. Full details at TurboTax.com/beatyourprice.
This is the sound of your ride home with Dad after he caught you vaping. Awkward, isn't it? Most vapes contain seriously addictive levels of nicotine and disappointment. Know the real cost of vapes. Brought to you by the FDA.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and in today's episode, just finished, had me some popcorn chicken, drank me an energy drink, had me some apple juice. I'm feeling a little bit good, but, excuse me again, okay, there we go. I think I'm okay. But anyways, it's cold. Bro, my mind is all over the place. Let me lock into this episode. I'm like, fam, I haven't even started this episode off like how we usually start off episodes where I tell you guys what I'm going to be talking about. Anyways, no, in today's episode, I feel that it needs to be said that we need to be more, I guess, talking to adults on the internet. More, I mean, like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, like any platform that you post on. You have to know at the end of the day that kids is going to be watching you, or if it's your music, they're going to be listening to your music. Whatever it is that you are posting, kids is going to get involved at some point in time. So just overall, I guess, yeah, just talking to any content creator / social media influencer. We got to be better role models for these kids because, nah, man, the thing is that I've seen a lot of different people on the internet where they're not good role models. Now, they might not look at themselves as a role model, but the thing is this, the day you sign up to be a social media influencer, a content creator, a YouTuber, a Twitch streamer, a TikToker, a Facebooker, a Twitterer, a Instagrammer, whatever it is, a Blue Skyer, because yeah, there's that new social media platform. It's like Twitter, but regardless of whatever platform you're gonna be getting into, kids is gonna be on that platform too. And to me, I know people probably look at me because the thing is this, I don't call myself a role model, but at the same time, I feel that I don't be posting content out there that's going to put kids in trouble. You know, like I feel like for the most part, I'm a safe content creator. You know, I feel like they always put out the positive messages and, you know, the right messages. Because if it's, let's say for an example, if I'm reacting to one of those body cam videos, I won't be telling people to be out there fighting with no cops, run from the cops, like just do something where the cops is going to be mad. No, I be putting people, I at least say, if you deal with a cop, do the right thing. Don't do no silly stuff, you know? And but yeah, you know, I had to say like one message I feel like when I make those videos, one message that I'll promote is like whatever it is that you want to do it in a video game. Because the thing is this, and this just talking to the kids right now, whatever it is that you want to do, you're all like, oh man, I want to live a wild life. I want to live life on the wild side. I want to do this. I want to do that, fam. It is best to do it in a video game, all right? And I feel like that there are some kids out there where they are thinking along the lines like, oh, it's okay for me to be careless with my life because, and no, I'm just saying this from experience. I'm just saying this because I, at one point in time, had thought along the lines that nobody didn't care about me. You know, that's something I ain't even gonna lie about. That's something where I feel like, you know, it's I wouldn't necessarily call it a sensitive subject, but it's a sensitive topic. Okay, there we go. But anyways, yeah, at one point in time in my life, I had got careless, you know, and I was all like, you know, whatever happens, happens. But then as I realized that there's a lot of important things in life than just, you know, being careless. Like, it really makes you take a different outlook on life. I think when you lose people. That's one thing for sure. And I'm not saying that you gotta lose people in order to enjoy life. I'm just saying it is best, in my opinion, to enjoy life now rather than later. And I guess like for somebody that, and even if you are older and you thinking along the lines of being careless, I mean, at the end of the day, this episode is ready to eat for everybody, so, but no, I just feel that, just this part of the episode, it needs to be directed to some just misguided kids out there, because no, there are a lot of misguided kids out there. There are a lot of kids where it's easy to manipulate them. It's easy to, just get their minds going in the wrong direction, and that's pretty much what manipulation is. I don't know why I just said that twice, but anyways, but no, it's like, I look at it as like, if I'm a content creator, I guess just starting off, you gotta ask yourself that question: why would I want to do something that's going to jeopardize my career in the long run? Because my thing is this. All right, so let's say if I am this careless and wild individual on the internet, it's like, oh, let's just like try to just come up with some random creator. Oh, I do illegal street races. I run from the cops. What are some other things? I steal. Just do a bunch of different wild, crazy things. And the thing is this: you don't have to go out and say, hey, do what I'm doing. The thing is this: somebody, okay, out there, because if you got people that will see a positive creator do some stuff, like even if it's just something along the lines where it's just them playing, because I'm like, that's how I had to say that's what made me become a content creator, was me seeing people play video games, and I'm like, you know what, I got to do this full time. This was like during that 2015 mark, 2010. Yeah, I just wanted to, I wasn't even really watching YouTube videos. I was like, nah, bro, I just want to get into it, Like, I guess I'll just think of the stuff as I go along. But, it's like, yeah, I kind of just took them first 5 years of just, really paying attention to, what type of content that exists and stuff. And then, yeah, just, throughout the years, you kind of just seen those bits and pieces of content, throughout my content creating career, like the stuff that got me interested. But no, back in actually, no, I would say it was when Grand Theft Auto 5 had came out. That's when I was like really like kind of being like more glued to YouTube, because at that time I was discovering different YouTubers that was doing gaming content. So when you see me do my gaming content, that's just the inspirations of the content creators that I watch. And I just, to me, I find that type of stuff funny though, when they'll comment on my videos, and a lot of my content has been inspired by other, I do it in my own version, but yeah, it's like, it's inspired by other content creators, and my content, it ain't no different than other content creators. So I just find it funny though, when they do say some old silly stuff like that, like, oh, your content is horrible, you suck, and all this other stuff, and I'm like, but you turn around and support this very same content creators that we're both following or subscribed to. I guarantee and I promise you, anybody that has said that underneath my channel most likely watches the same type of content that I watch. So at the end of the day, when they tell me stuff like that, and I guess that's just, more so talking to somebody where if you thinking along the lines where if you get comments like that, then I have a right to be negative. I have a right to be, no, you don't. There is no reason to be negative just because somebody's being negative in your comment sections. Do you know how many times people are being negative in my comment sections? And I've seen stuff like that go down where somebody is getting negative comments and then they turn around and be negative themselves. And it doesn't work out for that individual. Person for a prime example, Minnesota Boy, somebody that I've talked on frequently on my podcast and just throughout my content creating career, but he's a good example of somebody that is not a good role model, and the thing is this: you're adding more fuel to the fire when it's like, fam, there was already enough fuel to the fire in the first place. You didn't need to add more, but he did. Now look at him. This man is, I guess he's trying to come back. I don't know, but overall, it ain't working out for him. And it most likely never will work out for him. So that's why the thing is this. I feel like the key to being a good content creator is that you have to show just anybody, but preferably the kids, you have to show them that you're having a happy life doing what you love doing. And if it's negative stuff, then yeah, that you got to realize that that's wrong. That's something where I'm like, now talking to the adults, you got to realize what's right and what's wrong. And if you out here doing wrong and you trying to say that it's right, that doesn't make it right. That ain't gonna never make it right. And it just trips me out throughout my content creating career. I have seen so many people carry on that way. Even at times, there was people that I was supporting at one point in time where they carried on like that. And I'm like, man, you know, it's something when you look up one day and you see that their channel is gone and you're all like, dang, bro, you know, it's like, what happened? It's because they were being a negative person. And in my opinion, you don't make it that far being negative. I remember a while back, somebody told me that I can't always be positive. Here's the thing, you know, and I think that was because I did say that, you know, it's all like, it's best to be a positive content creator. I said something along those lines. I can't remember the exact words, but my thing is this. Where am I going to get being a negative content creator? Where am I going to get just always thinking and being negative? I've seen people like that, and I've had my days where I'm just overall being negative. I'm telling you, it is some of the most unproductive days that I can possibly think of. I don't accomplish nothing. When I'm in a negative mindset, bro, I don't accomplish nothing. But when the thing is this, and I feel like me being in a positive mindset is when I'm sitting down recording content. And I know people will probably look at my content and be like, oh, well, your content is wrong. You're doing the wrong stuff. And you know, just I guess to ask this question real quick, how is it wrong? How is it wrong if I go and I do a body cam reaction video and I'm telling kids, hey, don't do what this criminal did in the video? How is that wrong? How is that wrong to tell somebody? Because I just seen the one video and I'm like, yeah, that was overall, that's somebody they were misguided growing up. But and you know, the thing is this, if they had the right people in their lives and they still went out and did wrong, then something's just wrong with them, all right? But anyways, there's this body cam video that I recently watched where it was this girl, she ran over this guy and his dog, killed them both. Then she went on the run for a year. Then it was like, bro, the way she was acting throughout that video, I was like, fam, how, bruh? How do you get to that point? You know, like, that's what I'm sitting down trying to figure out in that video. How do you get to that point? Because that, to me, that's just crazy. That's just crazy to where it's like, at one point in time, this was probably a normal person. And then you go out and you do some old silly stuff. And yeah, that to me, that's a misguided person. That's a person that just, in my opinion, you know what? I'm not going to say that they wasn't raised right, because she probably was. It's just that most likely she got mixed into the wrong crowd. Next thing you know, she just went out and did some old random stuff. But anyways, I was going to make a point and I completely forgot what that point was. But I'm just going to improvise because I'm like, yeah, I can't remember what the point was. But yeah, I just think that overall, though, you know, if you are a person on the internet that wants to make a name for yourselves, you have to understand that being negative, that ain't gonna get you nowhere. All right, you have to be a role model for older people and for kids. I guarantee the thing is this. And I don't even know that for a fact, but I guarantee and I promise you, and it just trips me out to even say it, that there probably are kids that look up to me. They're probably like, dang, you know, TMossBoss, he's a leader. You know, like he wants to put people in the right direction. And you know, and the thing is this, people are going to disagree with that. People ain't going to look at me as a leader, but I definitely don't look at myself as no follower. You know, the thing is this, I feel like, I am going to lie to you guys, I feel like I grew up in friend groups where I was a follower. I was not a leader. And to me, you know, and that's something where I'm all like, you know, I ain't going to lose no sleep over it and stuff, but to finally be in that position, though, when I feel like, yeah, that's where it is with content creating, to finally be in that position where I have that option on being a leader. I'm not going to waste that option. And on top of that, I'm not going to steer people in the wrong direction. You know, and the thing is this, like, me being a leader, I look at it as like, I have to protect, protect, but also, you know, teach my followers and stuff to also protect, but to also be leaders yourself. And the thing is this, I don't want people to discover me and for me to be their final stop. I want you to, the thing is this, I want you to look at me as a gas station. I feel like this is the best possible way I can describe myself. I am going to have fuel for you, all right? I am going to provide. I'm going to look at myself as one of them big old giant 7-Elevens, all right? Because I'm telling you, sometimes them 7-Elevens, they be coming in clutch. But anyways, no, but like jokes aside though, I want to be viewed as just overall, I mean, not as a gas station, but I think you guys overall understand the example where it's like, I don't want this to be your final stop. I don't want you to come to this gas station and be like, okay, I'm done. No. Fuel up, get you a couple of Red Bulls, get you some beef jerky. Yes, that was a combo for me when I was in high school, and you best believe I was surviving off of that combo. But because I'm getting my protein and I'm getting my energy, I'm chilling, fam. All right, but anyways, but no, fuel up, and I want you to go as far as you possibly could. That I feel like if I can right now, for the sake of this episode, to just pass on some motivation to people out there, because the thing is this, I feel like, yes, again, there are people in this world that feel like they don't have no meaning. They feel like that they aren't worthy, or they don't have no reason to be here. Everybody has a reason to be here. I refuse to believe that I was put on this earth to not do nothing. Just for me to just take up space. Nah, the thing is this. If I'm going to take up space, you best believe I am going to build around this space. So if it's building a content creating career, a music career, a comedy career, whatever kind of career that I decide to put myself involved in, I'm going to add to that career. But I ain't going to just be sitting around not doing nothing. All right. So anyways, but yeah, it's like everybody got a purpose on being here. And it's 100%, I guarantee and I promise you, is going to be a positive purpose. All right. You just got to search for it. And who knows, maybe I might say the right things and do the right things to show you that purpose. But at the end of the day, you have a purpose for being here. All right. So anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Like, subscribe, viewing this on YouTube. Follow, subscribe, viewing this on podcast streaming service. Thank you guys, and peace.